Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my beautiful channel. My name is Samson, the roadman, and today guys, a beautiful day right here in our village in Lusaka, Zambia to be specific. So today guys, it's actually day number 4 of raising or brooding the black australorps chicks that we bought a few weeks ago. So if you are interested in brooding, knowing how to brood chicks to they grow into big chickens, this is a video for you. So yeah, and to be specific, I am a beginner. This is the first time I'm actually brooding. So yes guys, support me by liking this video right about now. If you are interested, like this video and say let's go. Okay, so we're starting our video from here today, and this is our cottage. And yeah, but first, before we actually go any further, I want to pick some eggs. So these eggs that we are picking are actually laid by some other chickens that we got, which are called Zambro, or village chickens, improved village chickens. I was thinking maybe some people are fighting. Okay, so they are called village chickens, but they are basically improved village chickens. They are called Zambro. So yes guys, that's what we call them here in Zambia anyway. So I'll show you the chickens, but first I need to go into this small chicken coop and pick some eggs. You know, this is our small chicken coop, and you can see a basic chicken coop, guys, built in a funny way. Okay, so this is our entrance. You need to leave, bend and go in, because these chickens are actually laying almost on the same spot. So you can see there, those are the eggs guys. And look at this one. Wow, look at this. This is how big this egg is. Look at that. So this is those eggs that have got 2 yolks. Yeah, so these chickens are good at having these. At least on all the trays I have like 2 or 3 with 2 yolks, but this one is a small one. You can see, actually not small, but medium sized egg. Yes guys, so this is my village life now. You can see, so here they've laid about 7 eggs. 7 eggs. There are 2 smaller ones, and I think these 2 are smaller ones, but these are medium sized. This one is slightly bigger, but this one is very big. So I've picked them from here. So the chickens come here and lay every day. Now the funny part with these chickens is that oh my god, oh, you can see this thing is very short. I mean the roof. Oh boy, oh, there we go with our little eggs right there. So what is happening is that with these chickens, so some of you that have followed my other video, I mentioned that the eggs have sort of the numbers have dropped. Like I think a day or so ago, 2 days ago, we said the numbers of eggs have dropped, but it's not the case. Actually, the chickens, the spots which we know that I have some nests, but I don't think most chickens don't utilize them. So they will normally use that same that spot, and then the way they were using that other spot there guys, so they could hide there and lay. And the other one was using this just here on this hill, so you could lay from there. But it doesn't mean like we don't have the nest, but maybe it's because they are located far away from the chicken coop. So I built some nests on the other side. I think there are 5 there. So these hens are actually 15, and there's 1 rooster. But then these chickens, what they've been doing is they've been going into this our unfinished chicken coop, which we are trying to build, guys. They've been going in here, some of them anyway. So you can see there's these boxes which I was throwing in here. These boxes. So these chickens actually came, and look, this is what they've been doing. There's this big box over here. So the chickens have been going in there and laying their eggs. You can see there are some eggs here, 4 of them. I think there's a chicken or 2 that are laying from this box, you know. So these are some eggs that we are picking, guys. So now about this chicken coop, guys, I'm still appealing for help. If you guys can help me, like put up a roof here, that can be super fantastic. That is what is remaining there, the roof. But these are our eggs. I picked some eggs, guys. So let's go and see what they are doing in the nests, if there are any eggs at all. These chickens are very stubborn. They normally go to the other side. So I will shortly take you to see how we are doing with our black australorp chicks. So these are the nests. Okay, there's some eggs. Look at that, guys. 3 have laid eggs there. So these are the nests that I actually use. There's one here, there's another one here, another one there. Then the ones on top, there are no eggs there. The ones on top are kind of, you know, they removed the nests, you know, the grass which I had put in there, so they removed it. I don't know. Yeah, but that's chickens. So let's pick these ones here. Some eggs in there. Look at that. These are the eggs we're picking, guys. These are fertilized eggs. And if you want fertilized eggs or you want village chickens, get in touch with me. We can provide village chicken eggs, guys. Not at a bigger scale right about now. Just small, guys. You can see some eggs. So these are some of our village chicken eggs that we are collecting. So how many have we collected just now? We've collected today, but I know maybe 2 are from the other day because we didn't know where the chickens were actually laying. Okay, so you can see some eggs in our village. See there? So these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 eggs. 14 eggs, guys, out of the 15 hens that we have. Amazing, guys. Okay, so let me just show you. Today I want to remove I was also washing. Yeah, my son is at school. So today I also want to remove those newspapers. So let's go inside, we remove the newspapers. Alright, guys, so I'm quickly removing these newspapers which were here, and I want to take the braids back, but for now I'll just put them there. That's where they are. And I also want them to adapt to using that red thing there as a feeder. Okay, because now if we bring them here, they'll start eating this. That's my word. But I will see and observe. If that starts to happen, then I don't know. I have no option but to put new newspapers in this. Okay. So that's where we're starting our video from today. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this here. Okay. Here like this. Do this. Okay. So now, trying to put I need to find a spot where I'm going to put the water. This is for the fire. These are the wood shavings, so they have to be very dry. And someone told me you can also put a bit of charcoal so that it dries quicker when these pass their urine, stuff like that. So now this one is fire on the center. I think this point maybe we are going to put the drinker somewhere here, I don't know. Or maybe this, we move it here. I think it's centrally located, but what if we do this? We are going out of that. So this one we're going to put water, I think. Yeah, but the water again is too close to the fire. Let's do this. We're going to put the water somewhere here. Actually, I don't need to put the water right on top, because if you put it below, these chicks are actually going to be they're coming out of that. So now the fire source is small. I want them to get used to eating from here, because that is what is going to go up there. So you can see I've just put them in this, but you can see they are busy trying to eat the wood shaving. You can see, yet their food is there, and only a few are actually eating from there, eating the actual feed. So this is our situation on day number 4 of trying to brood these black australorp chicks. So I hope they stop this and use the feed there, because this is going to affect their digestion, I think, if at all they are eating these. So let's hope they go there, that's their feed. I don't even know how to force them to eat the feed instead of what they are eating right now. So I'm going to try one thing here, maybe to open that feeder. Let's see, because this thing actually opens like this. Move, what else? Can you move? Oh, it's tough. They're also getting cold a little. What if you do this? See what happens then. You're stepping on the feed. Guys, it's tough. I hope this doesn't affect them like right away. The ones that have known where the feed is are actually enjoying. And looks like they're teaching others as well. And that behavior is what I get discouraged by causing it. What is doing that one? Oh God, friends are eating. Look at this one, plastic pig. That plastic thing. So this is what is happening, guys, on day 4 of brooding. It's very tough to get these guys to actually differentiate between the feed and the wood shavings. But these know that that's the feed now because I've opened it. Now the only problem is that when you open like this, it will start spreading the feed onto the, mixing it with the wood shavings. As a result, they'll start picking again from the wood shavings, so others will think this is a feed. They'll be mistaken the. This is what happened to, because it looks the same, that's the problem. So these are busy here, looking from what those guys have dropped onto the wood shavings. See what is happening? This is what is happening, guys, and I want these to move and go there also. Have a share. What is going on there? Go, go, go. Looks like it's getting cold. Let me buy some more charcoal. Okay. Let me buy some more charcoal first. And we observe them, guys, after putting more charcoal there. Okay. You can see what I like is that I've moved that tray. You can see it's now there because this side there's that fire source. So that fire source can actually, it can actually distract the chickens because it's too hot there. So I've moved it this side. So now I can see others are eating, but others still look like they're eating the sawdust. So that's my main worry at the moment, Otherwise, this is how we are doing. You can see others are eating. When I close that thing, what is happening is that these birds are not, how can I put it? They're not differentiating, or they're not knowing that this is where the feed is when I close that thing. So I'm preferring to open it like that, just so this red thing here, the feeder. And now you can see the problem is that the space I think is also becoming smaller, because you can see where the drinker is. You can see, yeah, look at that. So when that one does that, some of the feed goes into the drinking water. So I'm now made to clean the water every now and then. Okay, so I think I'm going to remove that water. Actually, it's almost done. I'm going to remove it and put some new water. So that's our heating source over there. Our temperature thermometer over there. That is our temperature instrument. Okay, you can see from here. So this is how our chickens are. This is how they are doing. And you guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about these chickens. These are the chicks, the black australorps that we bought from Nema and Sepo Chickens and Hatcheries. Now, what is special about this breed mainly is that most people talk about it as a breed that can give you, like a bird that can give you about above 300 eggs every year. Of course, others have said no, above 250 eggs every single year. I don't know which one is which, but most experts have recommended this type of birds, saying that these are good birds in terms of they can be used for both meat. They're dual purpose kind of birds, so they can be used for meat, and they can also be used for egg production, because like you have heard, if they can lay up to above 300 eggs in a year, then that is very special to me, because we will be able to collect some eggs almost every day, not every day, but almost every day, and sell as fertilized eggs, or as just like eggs for consuming, and also we can when these birds become so big, we can actually sell them as well. So yeah, I'm very excited about the black australorp chicks. Yes, somebody's calling me. Let me just see who it is. Yes guys, so you can see, so this is the beauty about these chickens. So I don't know, I want to, this is just what I think, and this is what I want to do, and I'll see if it can be possible by the end of this year. I want to raise at least maybe have a parent stock of the black australorp of about 100 black australorps, and then you have the Zambro, the ones that just from showing you guys, the ones that are laying eggs also, and they're very good for meat as well. So yeah, I'm thinking if we can have like 300 of those Zambro chickens, when they reach like 300, then you start selling them. They lay eggs, and when they are almost done, then you start selling them off, for meat purposes. And apart from that, we also need to have like the layers, like those the ones we call layers. Maybe we can have 100 of those. So 100 of that, 300 of that, and about 100 of the black australorps. So the black australorps will basically be used for breeding and of course egg purposes, as well as meat when we have others that are not bought. So that's what we're trying to, that's what I'm thinking. That can be our business model, like 3 things: egg, meat, and breeding. Okay, but breeding also requires that you get the best breed. That's if you want to get into that type of business. So I'm looking at if next time we can get maybe 10 pure black australorps, like the pure ones, those that grow very big. Like actually I've seen like others, like a rooster can go up to about 6 kgs, 6 kgs of a rooster. So that pure one, if we can have just 10 of them as parent stock, that can produce others, and we make those others as secondary parent stock, that can be good. So if we can have in total like 100 birds of such black austrops, that can be good. You know, that can be good. That's for breeding. And then whatever comes after that is for meat purposes and basically egg production. So these are fourth bloodline, I think that's what they call it. From the pedigree, the pure, and then this. There's a third bloodline, and then there's this. So I don't know. They said these are good for egg laying. So yeah, and meat purposes. So we're trying to see if this can work. So I have 30 of them here. These are fourth bloodline. You know, you can see them running around, guys. Look at that. So basically, that's what we intend to do. But first, there are basic things that we want to learn. This is why I decided to buy these 30 black australorps, just to learn how to brood, because I've never done like brooding myself. I've never done like brooding. So if we can actually learn this process, it's quite an exciting thing, you know, just to learn how it works. And if I get it, that can be good, that can be amazing, because now we can increase this number. Like I said, we get the 10 pure, but I know like the pure black austrops are not yet, I've never come across somebody who has the pure black australorps like in Zambia. I know others are selling eggs for the pure black australorps, but you know, if somebody is selling eggs at the same time they do incubation services and they are refusing to incubate the same eggs which they are saying they are going to hatch, then I don't trust such. So this is what happens. So if people are selling you eggs, they refuse to incubate the eggs themselves. You know, I don't know why, but you guys that are into the chicken business may actually tell me. Yeah, so that is what it is. Otherwise, this is a journey that I'm starting from here. I want to learn, and maybe we can increase the numbers. But definitely, you know, they say that you need to use what you have. So if we don't get the pure black australorps, we can use these same ones as parent stock. You know, whatever they come out from these, we can incubate and you know, things like that. So for incubation, I do take the eggs. Oh, of course, this is just our first time. I do take the eggs for the Zambro. I've taken some eggs for the Zambro to a certain company that does hatching services, incubation services. So they are going to see if they can actually incubate those, and if it will be successful, maybe the eggs from these can be taken there. Or if God blesses me with a bit of money, I can actually buy my own solar incubator and buy a bit of solar panels just to be running that, you know, because it's important. If you want to grow faster, that's the way to go. You incubate your eggs, not letting these village chickens sit on their eggs. But of course, I'm not sure about the black australorps, guys. Those that are too familiar with this can let me know in the comment section. Do these sit on their eggs? You know, do black australorps sit on their eggs? Now I'm just looking at the bird on the window there. There's a bird. Okay, so I don't know. Do they sit on their eggs? But I've seen like most people just take the eggs for incubation. But I don't know if they have that capability of hatching their own chicks, you know, or incubating their own chicks. I think that's the correct word. So yes, guys, thank you so much. Let me know, give me advice on this. But this is basically our setup, you know, for today. Yes, guys, you can see for incubation, I mean for brooding, and you can see now they are throwing all that feed into, mixing it with the sawdust. You can see. So So I don't know what to do about this like what this bird is doing here. You can see. Look at it carefully. That's the feed it's eating there. You can see what it's doing. Look at that, even the other one. So otherwise, this is the setup, and yeah, I think that is it. So thank you so much guys for coming through to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys have found value from what I've been able to share with you, and if you have, please smash the like button. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm Samson, the Roadman. I do YouTube videos pertaining to farming videos where I get to interact with farmers. I also do real estate videos where I get to show you places that are developing in Zambia, where you can actually build your own house, buy land and things like that. But then I also do travel videos where I get to show you guys different places which you can actually visit, you know. So if you like any of these three things, you are actually on the right channel. So thank you so much for coming through. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye bye.